All right, guys, this is Jacob from Wager Me This, and I'm gonna talk about aggressiveness here and why you should be aggressive and some things that go into being aggressive. First thing first, to be an aggressive player, you have to have a little bit of bankroll backing. You really should have a lot of bankroll backing if you want to be a very aggressive player, because big risk, big reward, you know. So you are putting more money on the table at risk when you do be aggressive. But the reward is a lot bigger, and you have to spend a lot less times risking your money. And so that's the idea behind aggressiveness. Aggressiveness is key when you're trying to gamble, and you're trying to gamble and actually make money. When you're actually trying to make money, when you're not, if you're not doing it for fun, you're actually there to make money. You should be very aggressive. All right. So here I'm going to talk about. I'm going to try to show some aggressive stuff, right, and why you do it in certain ways and not in other ways, right? So first thing first, being aggressive. Let's say you have the bankroll to back it. Okay, so let's say it's like what I bring to the table. So I'm going to put 2 more $600 bankrolls here. Right now, these are backup bankrolls. So I have 1,800 total. Now, do I like to get into those other 2 600s? No, and I have some rules attached to them. Like if I roll 4 come out 7s in a row here, I'll get into one of them because that's unusual. It's kind of a weird group of rolls. I'm not that worried about that. You know, generally it'll go the other way. But if I just make mistakes and I just lose because I make mistakes, I'm not going to get back in it. Right? That's one thing. Self-awareness is a big part of craps. Big part of any gambling. You got to know when it's you messing up. Okay, so we're going to start with a $75 don't. Here we go. And we start out with the come out winner. That's always the best way to do it. I'm going to bump it up a quarter. Remember, we're being aggressive. We're attacking. Right? We're trying to stay here as short amount of time as we can. Let's say we want to make $300 in profit. We're trying to be very short amount of time. Now, obviously, come out winners, they help with that. I gave it right back there. Right? I only lost $50 overall. So I'm going to go up to 100. Not too concerned about that. That happens a lot. Back and forth. Here we go. And we have an 8, so we have a point. All right, so we have a $100 don't 8. Not ideal, not terrible, just not ideal. Here we go. We're going to go 2 and 1 on the iron cross, so that means we're going to have to make an adjustment over here. We have 100 against 135. So we need some money for the 7, so I'm going to go 90. All right, at this point, I'm just going to rhythm roll this. Remember, our goal, we're trying to be up $300 as soon as possible. There's a 4. Here we go. There's a 10, 6, 4, 10. Okay. And we're just, after 3 rolls, we're going to start working on building it up. We didn't get there. 617, that's fine. That's no huge deal. 75 there, 100 over there. Rack it all up. Okay, so we're up about $50. Go back down to 75. Here we go. Oh, we got a 12. We don't want a 12. Flip over dice. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Flip over dice, just like I said. Aces. Go up to 100. Okay, here we go. There's a 9, 6-3. Here we go. So we got 100 on the Stoat 9. We're gonna go across and we're gonna half press the whole way. Remember, we're trying to get up $300 as quick as we can. So what do we got? 135 against 100. So we need at least $75 in odds. You want to try it?
Sure.
All right, here comes Mom.
What don't I have to hit?
A 9. 7. All right, no big deal. We still win. Just
That was bad.
no, it's okay.
So here, let me do this.
I got to pay out.
What would have been good to hit?
Anything but a 9.
Okay.
All right, so she's coming out now. I got a random roller here. What do we got? 100. We're gonna stick with the 100.
What do I not hit?
Don't hit a 7 or an 11. It's a 10. That's a good one. That's a really good one. 6, 4, 10. Okay, here we go. Let's get across.
One more time. And I'm gonna go take care of babies.
All right, so we got 100. We got 135. We'll go on another 100. Let's put say at 150. All right, here we go. Don't roll a 10. You didn't roll a 10. You rolled a 5. $35 winner.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That was fun.
Press our 9. All right, so now it's back to me. So now we're sure we're gonna lose.
I want to see if you do.
And I got a 5.
Did that lose?
No. 3, 2, 5. $35. I'm gonna press that 5.
One more time.
All right, Mom's shooting again.
What don't I hit?
That's it. You got an 8, 6, 2, 8. It's a good one. $35. I'm gonna press. Let's get some whites. Press our 6. All right, here we go. Back to me now. And of course, my mom quits rolling and I roll a 10. Why not, right? Okay. I'm going to go to 150. Got a pretty healthy board out there. Obviously, we're off on this come out. Trying to win this. Hopefully, we can get this in there. It'd be a nice win. If not, get us a point set. And there's a 5. Okay. Here we go. 150. We need a little bit more on there, so let's go another 150. That'll win us another 100. We want that 7 to be healthy, because we got a good investment out there. We're trying to win some money on that investment. There's that 8. Hit right in that hole, didn't it? Let's get some white chips. Bump our 8 up. Okay.
That's fun. I'll have to go do that for at the casino.
Sure. And there's the 4. We're going to drop $1 for 50. Bump up our 10. Rack. Remember, it looks like we're in all kinds of trouble here, but really not. If you took all this money down, we're actually doing really well. Right? Now you could do that if you wanted to go back down to 135, which is what we would do if you were playing conservatively, which is what you'd probably want to do. But we're trying to win in a very short time. Obviously, me rolling that 10 doesn't help with that. There's an 11. But everything we got out there is bought and paid for. And there's aces. Horn brings a horn. That would have been a big money hit. And there's that 8. Okay, so that's going to be a $56 8. Here we go. And 7. Okay, no big deal. And then we get 100 there. Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about. Remember, we start with 600, so we're up almost 200. We're right at up 200 bucks. So our goal is 300, right? So let's put $100 out there. That's our goal. Maybe we'll hit it right here. We got a 9. Okay, we'll take a 9. $100 9. I'm gonna go a 3 unit iron cross. Why is that? Because it'll only take me 2 hits to get to $100 to make my profit. This is part of being aggressive. All right, so that's going to bring 200. So we got to go a little more than that even. Let's go 250. We'll win 250. We just don't want a 9. And a 7. What a terrible, terrible number. It's going to put us a little off. And then that is okay. Back to 100 again. See if we can get it this time. Probably need 2 hits now. So we're at roughly, so we're trying to get to 900. Oh, right, there's aces. That's what we're aiming for. It's one of them. Let's do it again and get home. Here we go. Oh, we got a good one, 10. And guys, look, we never even got close to getting in that other bankrolls. Would have I in these situations? Oh yeah. I mean, I haven't been doing bad. All right, so there's 150. We'll go 135 here. Try to dodge this 10. There's the 5, 325. 325, 35 bucks. We're right at our goal here, so I'm not going to press. I'm just going to rack right at the goal. There's the 4. We'll drop $1 for 50. And the 7. That's fine. Perfect. All right, let's see where we're at. 500. 925, 940, 943. So you could tip 43 and you could go home with your $300 profit. I don't know how many rolls that took. It wasn't all that long. Seemed like about what it would have been about an orbit and a half at the table. Again, guys, it's just the aggressiveness, whether it's aggressiveness in what I'll refer to as chasing your money. It's not really chasing your money. It's playing a frequency that you're not going to see a bunch of losers in a row. But a lot of people like to call it chasing. All right. So we'd have made all our money. And we'll do one thing for all the field players out there. Let's get our $600 out. All right, let's see if we can double our profit. All in the field, one random roll. All right. So, this is a terrible idea. You shouldn't do this. It's a lot better just to play your money normally. But let's see what happens. And we got a 5, we'd have lost. But anyway, so that's just aggressiveness, guys. Being aggressive helps you get off the table quicker. It helps you get your goal quicker. Could I have lost quicker? Sure. But I also could have sat there and grinded out, never even got close to my goal, been up $100 all day long, never really gained anything. It doesn't take very long when you're being aggressive at the craps table. When you're making effective attacking moves with the intentions of getting a certain amount of money, you will get there a lot more than you think. Way, way more often when you're attacking. You're on the attack. You're not allowing the game to beat you. All right, so for example, I'll do this, okay? We have 3 $600 bankrolls, right? So let's put this $600 right here. All right, I'm gonna put it on the dome, all right? The idea behind this is I wanna be up $600. I got 3 tries at it. I'm not gonna play anything but the dome. All right, how many times do you think out of 3 tries over the course of time I can earn myself to be up $600? Well, right there on the come out roll, $600 up. That doesn't really count, but we're gonna put it up here. All right, how many times can I do this? So at this point, this one's a free roll. And this is a different type of aggressiveness, okay? So we gave it right back. Gave it right back, that's fine. Let's trade it for this one. That was a free roll. And we got an 8, okay? How many times is this gonna win or lose? It's gonna be real even. But you're gonna have a situation where you're up $600, and that's when you leave. So on that first roll, should we have left? Yes. We should have just grabbed our money and left, right? There's the 7. So we're up $600 again. We should be leaving. All right, here we go. Next one. We got an 8 again. Okay, dangerous 6s and 8s. And we have a 4. And we have a 6, 4, 2. Again, this is just, you're playing a very even probability bet with the idea that you're willing to play it a few times, and that a run, you'll have a good run where you're a winner. And when you're a winner, you go home. And so all the skill in this is in the go home. That's where all the skill's in this style of play. It's all about when you go home. So the better player goes home when he's up more. And that's an overall average. So if you average going home when you're up 200, even though that guy had $700 bets on the table, if he only went home with 100, you did better than him. All right. Are we going to get a 7 before an 8? I don't know. By the way probability works, we shouldn't. We should get an 8 here, I believe. Oh, there it is. All right, so we should have been gone with that 600. Here we go. Oh, now we're down 1. So now we should win 1. Not necessarily on this roll, but our next, we should win here. We should get a 7 before a 6 now. At about 2/3 of the time, we should win this one. There's a 3. And there's a 9. Let's move that out of the way. And there's another 9. And again, this is one of those styles, if you did try to play like this, oh, there's a 6. You have to have a lot of bankroll because you're going to have a lot of swings. You can have a lot of swings where one week you might be up 20 units and the next week you might be down 20 units. And you're playing just individual plays like this, and there's a 5. It's all about when you quit, when you play like this. And there's the 8. So I know it's kind of like a 2-part video, but the first part went and we saw that. And I just wanted to kind of run through something like this because this is an effective way to play. You can play this way. You just have to have a lot of bankroll. That was a 3-1-4. And there's a 9. We're kind of light on 7s, so we're probably going to see a pretty good run of 7s here. I would venture to say. Oh, we got knocked all the way off. So we had 3 times that we were up 600, and now we have 1 time that we are down 1,800. So that makes sense. I mean, it's basically an even bet. So there you go. Now we might put 600 more out there, and we might win 10 in a row. You know, so that when you bet like that, it's all about when you go home. That's all the profit. All the skill is when you go home. A lot of people ain't going to want to go home after that first one comes up 1, 2, 3, and you win 600. Their mind's going to go, oh yeah, it's my day. I'm going to win $1,000. I'm going to win $10,000. Well, most likely you should just leave right there when you have $600 up. Or whatever it is. You know, if you're playing with $100 and you get up $50, you should quit. And anyways, guys, this is Jacob from What'd You Mean This. Hope you guys like this video. This one went a couple different directions, but that's kind of my style anyway. And I appreciate you guys for everything. And I just want to let everyone know that my wife is at home. She's healing. She's doing great. The surgery went fine. And thank you guys all for reaching out and all your well wishes and all the prayers and everything. I appreciate that, you guys. And I can't wait to see you out there. This is Jacob from What'd You Mean This. You guys have a great day.